Monday night is poker night on Fox Sports 1.
Yeah, this is hands down the coolest set. Actually, I'll rephrase it. Hands down the coolest tournament I've ever played.
It's definitely, I'm just trying to think of something better.
Yeah, I mean, you're more Hollywood, you know? So you've probably played like on a private jet.
Well,
against a trained monkey or something.
How different is it playing something like a WPT main event compared to a $100,000 buy-in Alpha8?
It's very different. It's not close at all. The 100Ks are actually much more laid back. You think it'd be the exact opposite. 100Ks are very polarized between guys that have worked very hard to play high stakes and then guys that have worked very hard in other areas of life and have a lot of money. In a WPT, there's a lot of guys that play smaller circuit events and satellite winners and all these people that are there for the first time that may be taking 5 and 6 minutes for a decision and they're trying not to mess it up, you know, so it can create a much more tense environment. But I try to loosen that up, chat with people and make them smile and enjoy.
It's a bit lighter in the Alpha8 versus the main event because the field is smaller and because of that the people know each other. That's why it's just fun, even though it's for more money, but at the same time these people usually play for that amount of money, so the perceived money they play about, the importance of that is not as high as for people who are entering a main event and for whom it's really the one shot.
It's just a totally different game almost. Like when you're playing these tournaments that are massive, you can just kind of play in a very exploitative way. Like for example, like maybe if you bet small when you're weak and bet big when you're strong, and if you do that consistently, like they're not going to be able to play with you enough to recognize that pattern. But when you play in these small fields with people that you play with all the time, you played thousands of hands with some of these people in some cases. So you really have to balance it out, you have to mix it up, and you have to essentially be better at getting into their minds than they are getting into yours. That's like a big part of the fun to playing these tournaments.
Watch WPT Alpha8 Monday nights on Fox Sports 1.